Hi, this is Greg from ASUS, and in this video we're going to take a look at the ROG Rapture. Now this is the first router from a public of gamers, and I'm going to show you guys how to get it set up and go through some of the features that make this one of the best gaming routers available today. The first thing you'll probably notice is the 8 antennas. There are also 8 gigabit Ethernet ports with 2 dedicated gaming ports that prioritize gaming traffic over any other network traffic. There's also a gigabit WAN port and 2 USB 3.0 ports. It's powered by a 1.8 gigahertz quad-core processor, and it uses the latest 802.11ac 4x4 multiple user MIMO technology. It's a tri-band router with one 2.4 gigahertz band and dual 5 gigahertz bands. One of the 5 gigahertz bands is also a dedicated gaming band that will prioritize gaming traffic over other wireless traffic. All right, now I've got the specs out of the way. Let me show you guys how to get this thing set up. So first we'll go ahead and plug in the power connection. Next we'll go ahead and connect it to our cable modem using a gigabit Ethernet cable. Now we'll turn it on. So on the front of the unit you can see the status LEDs starting to light up. Now this process takes about a minute or two, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up through the magic of video. All right, so everything's powered on and ready to go. The next thing we need to do is set up the networks. And you can do that a couple of ways. You can do it with your computer or you can do it with your phone using the ASUS Router app. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to do it on a computer. The first thing you need to do is go ahead and search for the available wireless networks. And the Rapture shows up like this, ASUS 40 5G Gaming. Now this is a tri-band router, so you could also connect to the 2G band, or there's another 5G band. But I'm going to go ahead and set it up using the gaming band. So go ahead and click on that, and we'll connect. Now it should automatically take you to router.asus.com, and if for some reason it doesn't, you can go ahead and open up your browser and go there, and it'll take you to the setup wizard. So the first thing we do is set up a username and password, and this is for the gaming dashboard. So if you ever want to log in to adjust settings, after we have it set up, then you'll use this password to log in. Now I'm just setting up a generic password and username. You might want to use one that's a little bit stronger than that. All right, now here's where we can change the SSID and the password for each individual network. Now what's cool about this is you can have a different password for gaming than you would for the standard 5G or the 2.4G. So I'm going to go ahead and rename these. So Rapture underscore 2G. It automatically renames all of the networks when you start typing in, so I'm going to have to go in and kind of adjust these. And this is going to be the gaming network. And then we'll go ahead and add passwords. Password. Okay, so they're all the same, but like I mentioned before, you could make them different to limit access to any one of the networks. So on the next screen, it asks you if you want to enable game IPS. And this is basically a firewall. IPS stands for Intrusion Prevention System, and it's powered by Trend Micro. So we're going to go ahead and enable this and agree. Go ahead and click Next. All right, so this is just letting us know what changes we've made with the SSIDs and passwords. So be sure to write down the passwords if you haven't already. And after about a minute, it will automatically take you to the ROG game dashboard. And if for some reason you're not automatically redirected, go ahead and double check your connection and then just open up your browser and go to router.asus.com. So here on the main page, you'll get a snapshot of the network status. On top here, you've got your network traffic with your down and up speeds. And then below that is the internet status. So everything looks good, we are connected, and the 3 networks are all looking good as well. And then below that, we've got our ping. Also on the top of the main page, you have your firmware version listed right here. And also it has all 3 of our networks listed here. If you do click on them, it will open up a menu where you can adjust the settings for that specific network, including the SSID and the password. We'll go ahead and go back to the main dashboard. Now up here on the top left is quick internet setup. If you want to change everything and start from scratch, you'll click that and it'll take you back to the beginning of the setup. Now below that there's all sorts of settings that you can adjust here and all the way down here. And the first one is game IPS. Here you can adjust your security and parental controls. If you click on network protection, it'll bring up more specific settings. So you can turn IPS on and off right up here. But it also has pre-configured malicious site and device blocking that you can toggle on and off, as well as a security assessment up here at the top. Then up here on the tabs, you can get into the specifics of each setting. So we have the malicious sites to block, 2E IPS, and the infected device prevention and blocking. And there's also parental controls. Once here you can toggle the parental controls on and off. And you can set it up to block specific sites or just entire content categories down here. All right, the next feature that I want to mention is Game Boost. It basically analyzes network traffic and prioritizes gaming packets over other traffic. It also supports many popular consoles as well. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. It takes a couple seconds to apply. All right, the next thing I want to take a look at is the Gamer Private Network. The ROG Rapture includes built-in support for GPN that's powered by WT Fast. And basically this provides a private optimized internet connection to game servers, optimizing ping and latency to ensure smooth lag-free performance. And the last feature I want to talk about is called VPN Fusion. And for those of you who run a VPN, you know that it can negatively affect your ping while gaming. So what VPN Fusion does is allow your gaming network traffic to automatically bypass the VPN and connect directly to your local game server so you get the best ping possible. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any questions about this router or the software that we use or the setup, go and ask them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.